So this means if you are actually joining us right now, we are still navigating sectors out here in the outer rim, trying to explore and pick up some recorded data, as far as us being able to be the first one to identify systems and first one for landfall, so on and so forth. We are definitely moving deep, but what recently just happened is that we found hopefully a haven out here in the dark. Um, we are looking for like a space station or a fleet carrier that's going to give us the ability to repair ourselves, refuel, rearm on some materials or limpets if possible. But what we're finding is that there's nothing out here in space. There's nothing out here, especially when you're going far out into the distance. For example, let's pull up our maps and see. I'll show you exactly what we're talking about. So we've been out here navigating out in the Cmdr rim, and that's if you look at the galaxy profile, it's definitely south. If you want to put that north, east, southwest category on it, but it's definitely south of the bubble. Um, we're a bit out. I think we're about 7 or 8,000 out of the bubble. I'm not quite sure, but we will check that out. Um, but what I wanted to show you was this, for example. Um, we just got word of fleet carrier in this system, and it's actually on screen right now as the Gludgo SG-Y04. So we're gonna navigate here just to see if we can get that much needed refueling that we're looking to get. It's only about 3 jumps away. So you guys basically came in at a good time. So we're gonna jump over there towards this system. As far as our data is showing us of this fleet carrier, call sign H7Y2TT. That's Harry 7 Yellow 2 Tango Tango. We're heading over there towards this system right now, just to rendezvous with this fleet carrier and see if we'll be able to get the much needed repairs that we need on this ship. We want to refuel some more. Let me see if we can just get closer and closer towards that. Let's head back towards that star because we need to get as much fuel as possible. I'm not quite sure exactly what the jumps are looking like. Let's just get in the perimeter of this, and let's just get our access going here real quick so we can get that all cleared away. Alright, so there's 3 bodies here. It seems to be all stars, so that's quite alright. Oh, we're gonna head back. We're gonna head back towards the.
I'm gonna bring your plate up for you.
Thank you, baby. We're gonna head back towards that navigational star that we're looking at. How many more jumps do we have? 3 more jumps. Yeah, so the fleet carrier name is the Auriga, or Auriga. It's been out here for some time. Last time it was updated was about a month or so ago. No, not actually, not even. It's about September 24th. It was updated. Private enterprise, private ownership. So I'm not quite sure exactly what the docking access is going to be looking like because it does say that it's unknown. We do have our ED market connector also attached and broadcasting, so we'll be able to update the system as we go by. This particular star, though, that we're in right now, it's looking pretty good. We're refueling as we go, scooping at any possible stars that we can. This system is about, wow, 1158. That can't be right. All right, we're gonna head out towards this one. Yeah, so as far as that fleet carrier that we're heading to right now, it's supposed to have the fleet carrier services, universal cart, workshop, commodity markets. It'll be able to give us the ability to rearm, refuel, and repair. So we're hoping that it works out to the best of our abilities here because we definitely need it. All right, we're into another system here. I think we're one jump away from here. We are going to fuel scoop as much as possible. Again, we don't know the condition, the situation that we're going to be heading into with this fleet carrier. They can have like anonymous docking, number one, only to their friends and partners out here. And to see a fleet carrier out here in the dark like this is so rare. The next closest fleet carrier that would be like about 1,000 light years away. So, and that's quite of a distance for us to jump off course of what we're looking to acquire. Remember, we're heading out in the San Ingenious Rim, and we're trying to make sure that we stay as close to navigational points as possible. So we're heading out there. And we are here. We are here. Wow, my screen just lit up like a Christmas tree. Why is that? Apparently there's 35 bodies out here already recorded, already discovered. Yes, that is confirmed. It's 35 bodies. We do identify three. It's a 3-star system. High metal content. And this is very interesting. As I said, this as we entered into the system, the entire dashboard just lit up. Which is very interesting. I'm trying to see exactly why that is. We're fully refueled here. Back to this dashboard here for a second. It seems to be some good stuff in this system. and they have definitely rummaged through the system already. Let's find out fleet carrier. That could be the reason why it's here in the first place. It should be like about 3,000 light seconds off, and I don't think it's here. I don't see any fleet carriers in here unless we have this filtered already. No, this is not filtered. Let's go carriers. There's no carriers here. Well, there goes our hopes and dreams, right? SGY D4 system confirmed on the search for the Auriga fleet carrier. It is not here. I'm not quite sure if it's jumping as we move. Let's see if we can locate it. No, this is the last recorded report of its location, and unfortunately, it is not here. That is sad. That is very sad. Yeah, we were looking for some place to rest. A couple stars here. Another star. Let's come to a full stop on this one. The system is definitely discovered already, but I just want to see if there's anything else out here. Maybe we can open up our FSD full spectrum and see if anything pops up. It's just weird how it's recorded as it is in the system, but we just can't find anything here. These are okay. I'm going to go into each and every one of these just to make sure. It's ABC 6. What's this one? Yeah, I know there is like 35 different bodies here that's recorded or signals is coming back to us, and to get all of them at this point, remember, we're just looking to see if we have by chance a fleet carrier hiding amongst these signals here, because it's just not registering on it's not registering on our nav pad navigation ports here. There is a crap load of systems in there, and we still have more to go. What am I missing over here? More bodies. I'm looking for a fleet carrier. Gosh darn it! Give it to me. I need I mean, we've been out here surviving for such a long time. It's not. I mean, we kind of like expected, and we have our intentions of traveling out and back. But there's so much data that we're carrying with ourselves. I would just hate to lose this data. Another body here. That's a star, actually. All right, that cluster is taken care of, right? Or is it something else brewing over here? And there we go. What's that? I don't see anything else here. Am I missing something? I am missing something. Okay, we know about that one. Oh, right here. Yeah, it doesn't seem to be any fleet carriers out here. I feel like the ship's navigation should have picked it up right away if that was the case. These are all planets and bodies around it. I don't see anything else here. It's frustrating too because unless these things are just not up to date as expected, like it's you just got to keep going back and forth trying to find what's true and what's not true, and that fleet carrier is definitely not true. It's not here, so a little frustrating. We'll definitely do another search to see if there's anything else that pops up. Um, see if we can grab our. Oh, that's a very distinct looking body. Some more towards this. Okay. Yeah, this is frustrating. Absolutely frustrating. 35 bodies in the system. We're about 27 in. As far as scanning them, and again, we're just looking to see if we can locate a fleet carrier here somewhere. It's those 35 signals, but it doesn't look like we are going to be successful with that at all. That is our star, right? That we just flew into. It's still missing a couple of systems. Always like to go about the orbital ring just to make sure. Oh, you see something here, right? No. And I would say a fleet carrier would be giving me off a low signal versus a planet. All right, so I am going to call it quits on this one. Let's go back and see. Yeah, so most of them are scanned out. 5A we didn't get. There's some areas here that we didn't get either. These are the 3 stars. These are unexplored sectors. All right, so let's go back into a galaxy map for a second. And we are going to map out our original location. As we pull out on the zoom of this, just to show you exactly where we're at. This is our targeted system. Right now, distance to it is about 5,800 light years away. Last time we plotted our route from close to the bubble, we were like about 200 jumps away. And it seems like we're at the midway point right now. Comes back at 83 jumps. And that's what we are going to continue our journey out there into the dark, just to find as much as we can find. But I'm so disappointed that I didn't have like a fleet carrier out here to help us navigate these dark corners of the Sangenius Rim. Let's take a look at our Anara and see if Anara can pull up anything for us on a nearest location here. It's just so misleading what the data that it's providing us. Searching for any landing pad, any distance from the star. We know that we're in Glutco SGY D4, and again, here it is. Inside that system, we do have oh man. What is apparent to me is that maybe we can just check something else. Hold on. All right, there is another system. There is another. I don't even know how far that is, but it's 630 light years away. Again, we have to travel 5,800, and this one is about 29.16 light years away. Let's plot it out and see where that is. All right. Let's plot out PHUA AIHM LD-5. I'm sorry, that's an S. My eyes are so bad. I should definitely put on my spectacles. That's what my grandfather used to call them, spectacles. But we did lock in that system here. Let's see exactly what direction. It's a little bit off. It's actually taking us back 600 light years towards the center. But it's not that bad. I mean, that's not bad at all. That would be like about 10 jumps, actually. Let's see what it is. Let's plot that out. It's going to give us 9 jumps in. And what is there? And again, I'm gonna get excited about it. There's another fleet carrier here, called Thrott's Horizon. Call sign Juliet 5 November. Whiskey 2 Hotel. We should definitely go give them a try, right? Let me see when's the last time this was actually updated. It was updated a couple hours ago. No, less than 24 hours ago. This is more of a good thing, right? Because we didn't have this data coming into this particular system looking for our last fleet carrier. Well, we have a lot more data coming in from this one. All right, you know what? Let's go. We're gonna jump out and see. Man, that's not bad. That's only 600. Yeah, all right, let's go. All right, new target is acquired. Even though we're going to leave this system disappointed, we're still going to make sure that we got that scan going. We did do some full spectrums on it also. We didn't get all 35 of them. I think we got like 28. But we are going to navigate ourselves over to our new target over here, and we're going to get to it. And I'm not quite sure exactly who you are out there. It says the owner of this particular fleet carrier is Blue Nova. And Blue Nova, I really would appreciate if that fleet carrier is where it says it is supposed to be. Again, we're heading into I can't even pronounce this particular system's name. Is it FUA AIM? Nicely done. We're going to be definitely be utilizing a neutron star just to accommodate us into our jumps. This should take away about 240 something. Yeah, we know. Excellent. So, and that's another thing that we're doing right now too. As we're going, as we're traveling, I should say, towards these systems, our fleet carrier, I mean our ship itself, has been going through some changes, integrity wise, and just the physical. We've been utilizing our auto field maintenance unit just to keep track and update and fix and all that stuff as we go by, especially when it gets too close to the stars. The heat shield starts to create some damages that's sometimes not repairable. But yeah, this particular jump is going to be 268 or 58 towards the next star, so 268 light years down. That's pretty good. Even with that, we're still jumping a lot. But this particular neutron star, yeah, that was a discovered neutron star. So, Yeah, that's pretty much. If there's a neutron star out there, I mean, it's most likely discovered because yeah, they're like a highway on its own. Everyone has to have that type of has to have touched that before, and that's one of the things that we're looking for out here is that we want to land on a place where no one has been there before or no one has recorded it. There have been people that has actually been to different stars, scanned it and everything, but they never made it back to where it's a station to actually record it, and that's totally fine. If we can be the first one to do it, that's fine. There's still probably commanders out there navigating the stars that has probably touched a couple of these systems that we are going to touch, but we just want to make sure that Universal Cart has it recorded by us before anyone else. It would be a great accomplishment to have that done. So, and I should have checked that too. We are going to be heading to the fleet carrier regardless. It's 600 light years out. We're going to definitely jump to it. But what I am noticing also is that it doesn't have what we need. And what we needed was the universal cart to sell our data, but this particular fleet carrier does not have it. But it will give us the ability to repair, not even refuel. It has a little bit of commodity markets. It has a workshop. It has a crew lounge and concourse there. I mean, maybe we'll take a little trip to see exactly what's on the fleet carrier itself, but being so far out, I guarantee you there's little to be done. But I should have checked that to see if it had the services that we're looking to acquire. We're gonna honk this system as always. 14 bodies here. We're not really gonna waste our time trying to analyze the system or scan it any further. A full spectrum scan would definitely do the job, but we're just trying to get to this location and see if our fleet carrier does exist there. Again, we're heading over to the Phi AIM system where thoughts are arising. Call sign is Juliet 5 November. Whiskey 2 Hotel. We're definitely trying to see to make sure that at least we can repair ourselves. We got 5 jumps to go. Not that much in the system, right? How many bodies do we have? Yeah, it's just 2. I believe they're both stars, right? Yeah, they're both stars in this system. M class and the L class. We're gonna keep it pushing. We're about 35 minutes into our session, and we have not been disappointed at so far. We've had our hopes high, and we've had our disappointments shown. and met with expectations and intentions. That's fine. But we're heading towards another hopeful dream here. We're less than five jumps into it. Heading towards our haven out here in the dark, called thoughts, or I think it's called thoughts. Thoughts Horizon. I shouldn't be finding anything of interest there at all. But we're gonna head over towards this fleet carrier and see if it can help us out as far as our repairs. And we're making some good headways here. This is a two-star system. Did I see the bodies in here? How many bodies? It has three bodies. If it has three bodies, why do I have two stars in here? System map. It's supposed to be three bodies. That's interesting. Hold on one sec. Let's go take a look at our data. Our data is saying three bodies here.
Fuel scooping complete.
Let's. I'm curious. It says three. What are we missing? I'm gonna pull away from the star for a little bit, because I'm kind of curious as to why it says one thing and we're not seeing it as such. That is our full-fledged galaxy in the background as we align ourselves just for it to be on the horizon. But yeah, that's a sight to behold. All of those lights that you see there are systems and galaxies, and that is awesome. That is awesome. Just for the mere sight of that, as your ship is like barreling through space and into the dark, every light that you see out there represents another solar system. But that is our ship right there. We're looking at the Discovery, I believe. I forgot the name of it. It is in our data, our Diamondback Explorer. I'm sorry, I am getting brain farts right now. But yeah, it's definitely out there in the dark. So we're heading back into this particular region. We're heading back towards the light. But what I want to show you is that we're concentrating our supports on these areas, the darkness, where you see that the lights are so far and few and scattered. We're actually heading away from this one. But yeah, let's get back into our ship, and we're gonna come to a full stop. And let's turn on that full spectrum scanner for a second. I am curious as to see what we're missing here. There's 2 out of 3 on the stars that we got, but what are we missing? It's probably an asteroid belt or something that we're not getting a hold of. And there it is right there next to the star that we just came away from. Yeah, it's not a very high signal. And It's a single high metal content world. Interesting. Sulfur 16%, 18%. Arsenic, chromium. I'm trying to see the resources, and 23% on iron. It's not bad. All right. All right, so that's all of them, but it's not. It's not something that I would actually stop and go and explore, especially if close that. Especially if let me see what this says on the system map now. The system map should show us now the So it's not even something that we can land on. Put landfall on anyway. What I was interested in is it's what 35,000 light seconds away from us now anyway. We're not gonna take that trip. We're not. We're gonna continue pushing. We got 3 jumps away. We're gonna make a trajectory and our alignments as we jump towards our next system, which is about 66 light years out. Heading towards Thought's Horizon by one of our associated commanders, Blue Nova. A good entry on this particular system. There's 23 bodies here in this system. We are not going to spend that much time on it. It actually is a system that has not been discovered yet, but we are here. As we're scanning it, as we are running through these systems and honking them, as far as the discovery scanner, we will get that credit. But as far as mapping the system, we're not going to do the full spectrum scan, and we're not going to do the detailed scan on the bodies either. Not at this time. I mean, we can always come back and stop at those various systems that we have passed just to grab that data. But we're excited just to see something out here in this neck of the woods, so to speak, out here in the Sangenia system, navigating the deep outer rims of space. I am going to actually slow down a little bit and get that full tank on this fuel scoop, because we're less than 1 jump away, right? So we're approaching our destination. Just want to make sure that if we run into any issues, we'll be able to act accordingly. So this is it right here. This is our system here. As we approach it, we're going into our fleet carrier that we're looking for, Thought's Horizon, and it's been here for the past. It's been here. Last updated was the past 15 hours ago. I'm not quite sure the distance away from the star, but we'll get there. We are here. We are going to honk the system, and once again, our dashboard is just lit up like a Christmas tree. And the reason why I feel like these particular systems are out here, or these particular fleet carriers pay visits to these systems out here is because there's something to be seen or there's something to be had. If it's not resources that they're probably mining off of these planets, it has to be something else. But we're just glad to make sure that somebody else is out here, right? This is good for now. Our fleet carrier is supposed to be here, and I am looking to see if there is anything here. Ah, man, don't tell me. I'm going to be highly disappointed if this fleet carrier is not here. 15 hours ago, this carrier, there was a carrier in this system, and right now I'm not seeing anything. Let's discovery scan. Let's get that discovery scanner going. Yeah, I think we did establish this already. We have 25 bodies here. But this fleet carrier again, our hopes and dreams are highly expected to be just turned down. Just it's a failure every time. Let's just hope that we're wrong, and let's put out our full spectrum scanner here. I'll go back towards our search bar to see if there's anything that we can pull up on this particular fleet carrier that we're missing. Docking access was good. There's no market data, but I still don't see a station distance inside of the system, which leads me to believe that it's not here anymore. We're going to come to a full stop, and we are going to turn on our full spectrum scanner. And once again, folks, we are just truly disappointed in our hopes and dreams of, what it is. I think it's our tools that we're using. Like, Anara is good, but it's not good if the data that's in there is like all fictitious. Like, it's just not accurate at all. Oh man, rocky body. Rocky body. 4 out of I think I should just call my own fleet carriers out here, and because we're gonna need certain provisions that's definitely I don't think it's gonna be able to be provided on. We're out here just rolling the dice trying to catch anybody out here in the same sectors that we are, and it's not doable. Oh, those are nice rings out here. Sulfur, phosphorus, manganese, nice. Gas giant with water-based life. There's some like some bio signals coming from there. What is this signal over here? Okay. Another body. I can't believe we missed it again. Like, and again, this is just taking us off. The first one was about 500, and then the second one was about 6. So it's about 1,000 light years we've just navigated away from our target, intended target. It's all good though. We're gonna find a way. Well, I do have an idea though of implanting maybe a fleet carrier here somewhere. Oh, what was that? What was that? Oh, it's just a moon. — 16 out of 25 body scan. I think I saw something over here. Something coming up on the grid. Okay. Quite a bit. A lot of chatter on this one. It's an icy body. Okay. Icy body. Another icy body here too. Okay, anything else over here? Just two orbiting each other. Okay, what else we got? There's quite a bit of them here. Some on top of each other. We have 23. This is 24. And then we have one more. This is most likely the star or the planet itself. Wow, those can just be the moons. Yeah, that's a pretty good big gas giant there. Okay. We have our system scan. This was not discoverable, even though that fleet carrier was here. It's recorded to be here. This particular system was not classified as discovered. We have all our systems in here now, and we have our system map to show. It's a beautiful location. I mean, as far as these rings, this one is about 1,000 light seconds out. You guys want to go see it? Let's go take a look at it, because this is a pretty big gas giant. Let's take a look at it, and let's check it out. It's about 1,300 light seconds out, and we're just gonna go towards that moon of the gas giant. See how that is. I am so disappointed on the fact that we can't get this right. As I said, this is lighting up like a Christmas tree over here. Based upon what we've found, it's not a discoverable body. That's a good question too. That it brings up. It actually, if your fleet carrier jumps into a system, does it record the system as being scanned, so on and so forth, checked out? Oh, that's a very good question. So we're approaching our body right now. That's our gas giant in the at the left of it. Yeah, it's a pretty big system, big gas giant there, and those rings looks pretty nice too. Yeah, man. But we're approaching the moon on this particular one, and we're most likely just gonna touch down on it and just take a little peek. We have a good scenery here on the most likely on the horizon. So we'll do just that. We'll bring it down, drop our speed a little bit, let gravity work us in there. Oh yeah, that's what we want to see. The orbital lines are definitely there, but we are going to just select a spot and bring it down. We're about 40 kilometers above surface, and as we approach it, we're gonna drop from Super Cruise. Get that glide going. It does have some terrain on here. We're at about a 25-degree angle towards the surface. And put a thrusters full blast. We're down to like about 4,000. It looks like it's a very rocky. I know it's an icy body, but I feel like if we are at a particular location, we might miss just the orbit of the main body that has the rings and everything. So I'm gonna try and see if we can find a high point here and bring us to a location. I mean, those mountaintops look pretty good. Do we have another mountaintop over here? Yeah, there's another mountaintop over there. We're gonna just utilize this one right here and see if we can find a place to settle down. Surface is climbing up pretty quickly because we're having we're gonna lower the thrusting speed here. It's very difficult to find a spot on top of a mountain because of all the rocky area, but we'll try and see if we could get something going here. 1,000 kilometers above surface, but that will definitely drop because we're trying to navigate ourselves on top of a mountain here. Let's see if we have any type of let's see here. A landing gear. See if we have anything here. It's gonna pick a location for us. Let's see if that's doable for us here. Not bad. We definitely got a good location on the side of a mountain. That's cool. All right. Listen, guys, thank you so much for being here. I mean, we've been hunting down fleet carriers for a minute, trying to see if we can find a place that we could refuel and sell our universal cart. But we're gonna get back to it another time and try and see if we can find and seek out some areas where we can definitely get fleet carrier involved in here. Even if we have to deploy our own. I mean, at this point, I really don't care. But yeah, this is definitely where we're at. So yeah, we're definitely on this icy, rocky surface of a moon that's actually overlooking. I can't even see our planet right now, but the planet is over there. Those are the rings of the planet. But yeah, next time we'll come back. We'll see if we can take a trip up this apex to the top for a better viewpoint. But until next time, thank you so much for joining me, and we'll see you.